All right, the one and only Billy Ray Cyrus is here with more. Great to see you again. This, by the way, I want my audience to know your love of troops, your love of country. This is, you're no Johnny-come-lately here. Many years ago when we did fundraising for troops, for scholarships, for slain soldiers, you were there. You did a whole concert series with us. I got to know you and your family. This is a real passion of yours. Talk about it.
Yes, sir. I wrote the song back in 1989 about a Vietnam veteran I met up in Huntington, West Virginia. Driving home that night, I wrote a song about him and changed my life and kind of became my definition and purpose of why I bought a guitar and started a band and traded in my catcher's mitt for that left-hand guitar. I was looking for the purpose of my life, and I think some gave all and supporting our troops and this great country is part of it.
I mean, when you really think about it, the freedoms, I think all of us take them for granted, right? We wake up every day, we live our lives, you know, we don't stop, pause, think, pray, and be grateful for those sacrifices. We do take times, we do at times, but probably not enough. When Butler happened, I think everybody remembers where they were. I remember when Trump stood up, but I saw the blood on his face. I thought he got shot. I thought he might drop again. I was worried about that. I was watching very closely. Then you hear about this. How did that all come about?
I was watching it live on TV, you know, just watching the event and the speech, and it happened so fast. I thought, did the president just get shot? What just happened? And as you know, it kind of broke into this moment of no one knowing. And I will say, when President Trump stood up and he had that blood on his face and he stood up and raised his fist and said, "Fight," that was one of the photographs and moments of the most defining definition of some gave all. That was the true spirit of the heart and soul that this country was built on, the bravery. The man got shot in the face and stood up and said, "Fight." And brave people, heroes like Corey, his family, so many there, made that sacrifice surrounding Mr. Trump. And this moment, Sunday, is to honor Corey, his family, the heroes, President Trump, the First Lady, and a new day in America, a new day in the world, a new day of celebration. It's time to turn the page and move forward. I think the whole world, our country, is excited about this moment in time. It's kind of like picking up where we were supposed to leave off in 2019 before the pandemic. 2019, I was Old Town Road, 19 weeks at #1, riding this wave of momentum. My whole thing was to end 2019, go into 2020, celebrate, have a great year, play the big festivals, and I was going to retire in 2020. But I wanted to go out on top. As we all know, God had a different plan, and here came this thing called the pandemic. Now we've all survived that moment. And for me, I mean, I did like everybody else. I spent 4 years trying to adjust and reevaluate to this new normal, which now we're back to a spot of, okay, this is where we were supposed to be. Now let's go back and just pick up where we left off. It's a celebration. It's a great moment in our history, and certainly proud to be a part of Sunday.
And by the way, some gave all, certified 9-time multi-platinum, which is, you know, unbelievable. And you've had so many hits over the years, but you've been willing to step out politically. You were there when the First Lady, Melania Trump, you went to the White House. You were part of that anti-bullying effort at the time. I applaud you for that. You're going to be performing. Jason Aldean will be there. Lee Greenwood will be there. Rascal Flatts will be there. Carrie Underwood is singing America the Beautiful. And, you know, a lot of artists are afraid to put themselves in the political arena. And I felt terrible for Carrie Underwood in particular. She's getting hammered by the women at the View. She's singing, Billy Ray, she's singing America the Beautiful. you know, we're talking about the inauguration of a president. Why would you attack Carrie Underwood for that?
I wouldn't, but I'll tell you, you know, it's just one of those things. You know, you just gotta look at it and say this is a celebration. This is a moment where, again, some gave all is about saluting our troops, saluting our heroes. This young man on my shirt here, Sergeant Two-Step, I met him in Iraq in 2009. Unfortunately, he made the ultimate sacrifice for this country, and that's part of the reason why he's on my shirt and honored to be with you. And his whole family loved President Trump and wanted to show their support and be a part of this celebration in this moment.
Yeah, well, we're glad you're there. I hope I have a chance to run into you, and I think I will. I think we'll see you Monday night. You've been a dear friend. You've been somebody that has really stood up for troops and people in a time of need. And thank you for doing all that you do. We appreciate it. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.